I am too damn Gen X for this grandson that I got. Listen, he almost made me pick him up and throw him across a pasture. Now, I bought him a pair of tennis shoes about a month or so ago. And they were a pair of Nautica tennis shoes. Black and white Nautica tennis shoes. Nice tennis shoes. Sneakers. I'm in the country. Tennis shoes. I paid damn near $40 for this pair of tennis shoes. Now, I never seen the shoes on his feet. And I started noticing, why you not wearing your shoes? And he would say stuff like, I didn't want to get him dirty at school. And at first, I listened to that and I accepted that. You know, because I had been going through healing from that surgery, right? You've been riding with me. And if you haven't, then welcome. You know, and so I bought that. But like more days passed by and I was noticing, wait a minute, where the hell are these shoes? And so I ask again, why are you not wearing your shoes? Because I don't want to get them dirty at school, Gigi. And so yesterday happened. And I'm getting an odor, a whiff of something not good, a whiff of something funky. And I'm like, something is funky. What is it? I grab my phone flashlight and I'm looking for the source of the funk. Everybody's looking. My son is looking. My daughter is looking. Where is this funk? We are the only people in the room and we were not funky. We were not. And all of a sudden, funk has invaded our space. Well, my son makes the finding. He makes the discovery. Mama, it's that pair of Nikes on that floor. He keep wearing these shoes that I have told him, throw these damn shoes in the trash because they stink. That is the reason we went and bought new shoes. And so he gets mad and he throws the shoes away. And so today I'm home. I'm debriefing with my family after a long, arduous day as a collective. We're debriefing amongst each other when he walks into the room and I'm speaking with my daughter and I see a flash of color out of my left periphery, leaving my room, and it draws my attention and I notice, wait a minute, back up, because what is that on your feet now instead of the damn Nauticas that I bought you? I sit him down and I tell him, listen, I'm about to ask you something. And I already know that your answer is about to be a lie. That's what I said. And he said, I said, no. I just want to set it up like that. Okay? He shook his head, yes. I said, now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Why don't you wear your new shoes to school? Because you're not going to tell us that it's because you don't want to get them dirty. See, because we all know how to go to school with new things on that we want to keep clean. So everyone in the room has voted that that is a lie. So this time when I ask, you go ahead and just tell the truth. So I ask the question again, and he says to me and the room, it's because I don't want to crease them in PE. I pause and I ponder for a moment. the pericope of the matter. And I say, no, I don't believe that. I ask the room, I take a consensus. Does anyone believe it? Everybody shook their heads. I say, no one in the room is going to believe that either, because we've also been to school with new shoes and had to go to PE. And what we would do was take the bad shoes in the backpack and put those on at PE and let those shoes get creased up and dirty. And then after PE, we put our fly shoes back on our feet to complete our day. So the room still believes you are lying. I take the consensus yet again. They shake their head in despair. We still do not believe. So my son says, go get the damn shoes. To which I say, shit, I forgot what the shoes look like. And see, at this time, I wasn't recalling the name brand. I told you the name brand at first, but I wasn't recalling it at this part of the story. And so I was telling him, I said, all I remember, it is a name brand. And it's a nice ass shoe. So he brings the shoe in, and it's a black and white sneaker. And so my son grabs the pair of shoes, and he's looking at them, and he turns them around, and then he looks at my grandson, and he says, you don't want to wear them because they're not Nike. And the room grew still as we made our way to Jesus. Listen, he had me caught up because, hold on, homeboy. You'd rather wear funky shoes and have funky feet just so you can have some Nikes on? And then these Nikes you got on today, they colorful as hell and what? And they old, and these shoes are new. And he finally stood there, y'all, as his mother took in this knowledge. And I still stood in shock and awe and offense. And he stood with the glance of, yeah, you're right. They not Nikes. Somebody better come get him. Because gas $50 million a gallon. So a $40 pair of Nauticas, so that you won't be running around here with your feet funky? Do you know how much gas I could have got, and it still wouldn't have filled up my car? And he talking to me about some